30 years ago, this country was the most dangerous country in Africa and probably in the world at that time. Today, it's famous for its gorilla trekking, and it's also known as the land of 1,000 hills. That's right, we are in Rwanda. So it's time to continue my African adventure and to explore, no thanks, and to explore the city together, which apparently is the cleanest in Africa and the safest in Africa. And you're getting all these taxi people as well, keep beeping their horns at me, wanting to know if I'm going to take a journey with them. Right, let's explore Kigali. As I mentioned before, gorilla trekking is big business in Rwanda, and you see loads of gorilla monuments scattered around Kigali, like this one over here on this island. So I'm going to try and get to, I just run across now, up on here, and over here you've got the city hall of Kigali. Look at that. To go gorilla trekking, the minimum price is about $1,500 per person. I think that is due to like security, obviously transport, but mainly permits, I think, is the big cost. I was in fact speaking to the taxi driver on the way from the airport, and he told me it's half the price in Uganda if you did the same thing. Right, let's carry on. As I was mentioning, 30 years ago this April is when genocide took place in Rwanda, and I've just come across one of these buildings where 10 Belgian commandos were slaughtered. Look at this building. You can see the bullet holes in the wall. Look at that damage. And over here, in remembrance of the 10 commandos that died in that building, is 10 pleats of stone from Belgium. And inside the building itself, it shows you the 10 names of the commandos, plus on here actually, on mémoire de. My French isn't the best. But inside, let me show you. Here we go, on this gold plate, we've got the faces of the 10 commandos that died here due to that awful tragedy. And over here on the board are messages from their relatives, such as pourquoi, comment, avec nous. Awful. So this is why Rwanda is called the land of 1,000 hills. Look at that beautiful nature over there. Over this side, more hills over there as well. And let me try and get another view of them from this side. In the mist over there, all surrounding Kigali. Beautiful. So what's my opinion so far of Kigali? Well, I had some problems getting from the airport. So they don't have Uber and they don't have Bolt. They have their own taxi app called Rwanda, but I called for a taxi 3 times and it never came. So I ended up getting a taxi from the airport itself, which was double the cost. But then it was interesting because the driver told me that the cheapest way to get around here is on the cycles. The motorcycles, you see loads of them taken for rides. For example, here we are, just coming now on those little bikes here. They're taxis, and it's cheap apparently to get around Kigali that way. So I've just managed to successfully order a taxi journey on that Yogo taxi app, and it cost me only 6,300 to get to here, which is the other side of Kigali, to visit the Must Genocide Museum, the main one. Look at these views over here. On a beautiful day. It's going to be a scorcher. Look at those views. Stunning. Right, let's head to the museum. This way.
Hello guys.
So the price to enter this museum is actually free, but if you want to get an audio guide, it only costs you $20, and that's what I've just done. It gives you also a little map, which I've got here, and obviously my audio player, which points out the numbers and tells you about every place. But for me, I've got the audio, but I don't know if I'm going to be using that, so I know a bit of the history anyway. Right. Let's see where we got to go next. So I've just been in the museum itself, and you're forbidden to take any photos or videos, and you can understand why, obviously, with this massacre that happened between the Hutu and the Tutsis. It's just shocking. Now I'm just walking though through the garden itself, which surrounds the museum, which is beautifully set out. Now you're probably wondering why is there a Visit Rwanda logo on the Arsenal shirt. Well, it goes back to 2018, where the President Paul Kagame, who is a big Arsenal football fan, wanted to promote tourism within Rwanda. So what he's done, he's got a sponsorship deal with Arsenal and also with PSG, also having the Visit Rwanda logo. And why not? It's a beautiful country, there's things to do here, and you will get these splendid views of the scenery, just like here. So it's now time to head back to the hotel because I've got a flight this afternoon. But before I go, I'd like to give some feedback on Rwanda. What did I like? What didn't I like? Well, to be honest, there's nothing that I didn't like. It's clean, it's safe, as they say on the websites, which I read before. And they do say it's like the Singapore of Africa, and I could probably agree with that in some ways. The only thing I didn't like is the former Commonwealth Office's advice saying it's a high risk of getting malaria. So I've been taking anti-malaria tablets for no reason because there's no mosquitoes in Kigali. So I look a bit stupid. I've been speaking to a lot of people about that, and they're just coming back to me saying, oh look, there's no mosquitoes, why are you doing that? Anyway, for now though, I'm heading back to my hotel, gonna relax before my flight. I'd like to thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe and like below, and there's going to be more African videos coming soon. Bye for now.